Welcome to Rick's Corner. The man, the myth, the legend. Now on with the show.
Welcome to Rick's Corner. Today I have two lovely ladies. I have Jennifer Thomas and Tara Cardinal, who have a project together, which I'm kind of excited about because I think it's a good idea and it's very timely, which is going on.
Kind of excited?
Well, I don't get all excited about anything anymore. You know why?
Why?
Because I've done almost everything in my life at least once, twice, or 3 times, and now the 100% of the excitement drops to about 70. And then little by little it'll build up again.
So you're 70% excited?
I am.
I'll take it. Will you take it?
I think we need to improve that.
Okay, we're gonna improve it. We're gonna
Yeah,
she's not
because
gonna
we're gonna provide a group of women. So I understand it's just 2 of us right now.
Yeah.
But wait till you get the whole Karma Club going around you. I hope to amp that.
I'm gonna go around I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh no! We'll be kind to you. You're a good guy.
Yes, you know I am.
Good karma, right? Good karma. What goes around comes around.
It always comes back to me. So what I want to talk about is this project of yours and how it developed, from where, and what made you decide to do something like this. Called the Karma Club, by the way.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Jennifer does.
Jeez, teacher. I don't want to get up at the head of the class and talk.
No, we just did a podcast a couple days ago,
yes.
And I said, and then they asked us this question. I said, Jennifer, let me take it, and she's like, shh, and she took it. So
I did.
You
okay.
sure did.
I don't remember it.
You were very passionate about
Karma Club. Kind of, it came to my mind, or our minds, a couple years ago, and as we all know, my pro wrestling name used to be Karma until WWE bought it off of me.
Yeah.
However, karma has always stayed a part of me, even though I no longer officially owned it.
Okay.
And I've been doing wrestling videos, and one day I thought of the idea of, I thought how cool, like what could I do to send a message out there, a powerful message regarding, you know, a social issue. And I'm thinking it would be really cool to, I don't even want to say it'd be really cool, because it's not cool as far as domestic violence, but it's all about getting revenge on men who beat their men.
They beat the men that beat the men? That's a different
them
group.
too, actually. No, it's the same group.
Yes,
Yeah, no, it's a group. It's just
and women who beat their men, but also
you know, their wives, their girlfriends.
Yeah.
You know, and what better punishment to have a woman surprise you out of nowhere and kick your ass.
Yeah. This reminds me of the movie I just saw last week with Bruce Willis, which is a remake of Charles Bronson, Death Wish.
Yeah.
Because I like those movies.
Yeah.
And there's so much crazy stuff going on in this world right now.
Yeah.
And police don't get there in time, and damage is already done, that you need to take charge of it yourself. Because it's just happening way too much. I put on the news every morning at 6 a.m. and watching what's this world coming to. I mean, all that type of stuff, and the shootings and the stabbings and the high schools and this type of thing. I think it's a great idea. So how do you plan on doing this? I mean, well, let's hear the storyline, how this works.
You go, Tara. You say.
The storyline of how this works. Okay.
Yeah.
So the current version is every episode begins with a fight.
Right.
And we give you about 30 seconds of intro that tells you who's doing the fight, why this guy is getting beat up. And I know, yes, men get beat up too, but for the first few episodes we are focusing on the heteronormative men who beat women. But that's not the only storylines we are ever going to pursue. Okay. So we start with a fight, and the person who's getting beat up comes to realize during the course of the fight that this is something he did to a woman that he loved, with whom he was in a relationship, and the con that is. And he becomes sorry in a way that maybe he wasn't before. One of the rules of Karma Club is that we don't pick on guys that have changed, that have repented for what they've done. If they've served jail time, we don't touch that. Okay. But see, in real life, what happens is a lot of these guys, they don't get jail time.
No, it happens, and it happens way too much.
They get a fine. Right. And they get counseling, and then they do it again.
Yeah, it seems like once it's in them, and they don't know how to get out of it, and it becomes a habit, and it escalates into something that can eventually become murder. Yeah.
Yeah, in the United States, it's 3 women a day are murdered by their spouses or their significant other. 3 a day.
3 days, a lot.
But between now and when this airs, there's going to be a lot of funerals.
All right, so the next step is: do you have a pilot yet? Are you working on that?
Well, what we shot is the trailer.
Okay.
And the trailer is part of a funding competition.
It's okay if I run it on here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I intend
Well, wait. Actually, yes and no.
Okay. Well, we have to show them what we're talking about.
Yeah. So let me tell you about the competition. The competition is based on views on YouTube on our specific link.
Okay.
So driving traffic to that link.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
For now, would be really great.
Okay, I can do
The
that.
competition is over March 31st. After that, show it anywhere you like.
Okay, yeah, I can put that in the body of the interview, and then
Thank
you
you.
guys can click on that and go direct to the link.
Yes, please.
Which works really well that way.
Yes.
That way they can still see it.
And if you could make a comment, even if you hate it, if you think it's the worst thing in the world, tell us that. That's cool. If you like it, that's even cooler. And give us a thumbs up. Thumb.
Yes.
Say that for me.
A thumbs up.
Why is that hard to do?
Apparently for me it is.
Okay.
Oh, and subscribe if you would be so kind.
Okay, now I want to know more because we're talking around it. Let's talk in the middle of it, what you actually do, how this actually works. Say some woman's getting beat up and she wants to call the Karma Club, and so she has to have a direct line to you to have some retaliation on whoever the guy is that's beating her up, right?
Not exactly.
Okay, so then explain, because that's the way I read it.
Well, yeah?
That's what I got out of it.
Well, okay, so this was a story issue that we've spent a lot of time on, and where we're at this particular point is that it's a referral process. So people, I mean, you saw the trailer, right?
Yeah,
so you
I
saw
did.
60,000 people say, I have your next client, she really needs your help. So the women are not finding us directly. We've got one person listening to a police scanner.
I see.
When he hears a domestic violence call, he jots down and that's George Perez, jots down the address and then gives that information via Skype or whatever to our Karma Club liaison. There are different ways that our clients find us. That's only the first step. Step 2 is we have to interview these women.
Okay.
We have to find out what happened, what's been done about it, and if they're far enough along in the process that we can intervene. And generally when that is when they've had repeated instances and the police have been of no help.
Okay.
That's why we say when justice fails, karma prevails.
Oh, I like that.
So,
I like that. That's very good.
thank you.
All right, so then the end result, once you go after an attacker like that, and you kick his butt, obviously.
Within reason.
Okay, because...
We don't use weapons.
Okay.
We don't put them in the hospital.
Okay.
I mean, that might happen by accident, which is another story. I mean, you know, if Jennifer punches them in the head and then they walk out into the street and get hit by a car, well, it's not on her. But we wouldn't want that to happen.
What's the chances of them coming back with a lawsuit towards you for attacking them?
Well,
Have you thought about that?
Yes, actually, part of the thing about Karma Club is it's a very dangerous job.
Yeah.
This is not a legal thing that can happen, even in this fantasy world. We're not government funded. We're not Buffy. Although we're kind of Buffy.
Yeah.
Without that, more like Batman, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, there are a lot of problems.
Yeah.
In fact, and in the trailer, there's a whole subplot about how the district attorney is after us and how something might have gone terribly wrong.
They're superheroes.
Without superpowers, but yeah.
Women vigilantes getting sweet revenge.
I like this idea a lot. I think
Thank
it's really
you,
a good idea. So you wouldn't be using weapons, just be your hand skills, whatever it would take.
And it's always a one-on-one fair fight.
Okay.
So I don't know if you noticed in the trailer, we showed 3 different segments. The first one, Jennifer goes to this guy's hotel room. She gets the tips that where he is. She actually passes him, spins around, follows him back to his hotel, knocks on the door, kicks him, and then goes into that fight. So that's one-on-one.
Okay.
Now, in Jennifer's second fight, it takes place at the Sci-Fi Center. And at the Sci-Fi Center, there's a huge group of people there watching. So Jennifer has her backup, Amy. And what does Amy do? The first thing is, you watch this. This is all very well choreographed. So Amy comes in. The first thing she does is she clears the stage. There's a microphone on the stage. She picks it up. She gets it out of Jennifer's way. So when she beats him up, they're not falling on microphones, which, ow.
Yeah,
right?
of course, yeah.
So then, during this fight, the audience gets like, oh my, really restless. Like, what's going on? This isn't part of the show I came here to watch. And so, of course, it's the guys. And then suddenly, all of the women stand up. And they hold back the people in front of them, and what you are supposed to glean from that is that they are all part of the Karma Club network, and they're there to make sure that when Jennifer takes out this guy,
There's no interference.
there's no interference.
Okay. Now this is a show, right?
Yeah.
This is not where going to happen in real life at some point.
I would love for it to happen in
Yeah.
real life.
I am not
And
going
you
to
know
answer
what?
that.
Everyone asks me that. They're like, when I tell them about Karma Club,
Our lawyer says that this is not a real thing.
Yeah.
but they're all like, is this real? Like, that's their first question. Is this real? And
Well,
I'm
you
like,
want them to-
I'm glad that you think that it's
Yeah,
real.
you want them to think that. I mean, why
Yeah.
not? Why not?
Right.
But it's definitely not real. There's definitely not a group of women out there doing this exact same thing.
No,
I say you never know.
Well, look, anything can happen.
That's right.
From a legal standpoint, nothing has happened. Nothing will happen.
Yeah, I understand that. All right, so what's your next step?
Our next step is to get the funding.
Okay.
To finish getting the funding.
How much do you need?
Well, we're asking for
300,000.
That's not a lot of money.
No, it's not.
That's not a lot of money at all to start something out
No.
at all.
And in fact, we do have offers from different film commissioners. Thank you. She telepathically gave me that word. We share the same brain. Right now, apparently, she has it. And they've offered us lots of cool stuff to go shoot in other places.
All right, so look, any of you are watching out this is actually a very good idea, and I got a lot of people out there watching. If you have anybody who wants to invest in something like this, it's you'll be in the film business. This is what you become, one of the producers, by investing a certain amount of money
Sure.
to get this thing produced and going on the air. So think about it. Watch the trailer. It'll be in the description of this show, and you can click on it. They get the credit for the link and the click, and you can watch what it's about. And I think that's the best way to do it, right?
Yeah,
Makes
thank you.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should find out about the film grant within the next 3 months. So with the film grant, we don't even need much.
But the deadline is March 31st.
That's right. So the deadline for phase
so
one.
we need as many views,
Yes.
likes, comments by
All right, so this has to go
Shares.
like right now.
Yes, please.
Okay. You're really not putting me under pressure, are you?
No pressure at all. I mean, if we fail, it's not on you personally.
No, I mean, I got to go to edit this and put it together.
I know.
Okay, all right. So then we know where we are with that.
Yeah.
Now, I want 2 more things to talk about, and then we can close this out. I want to know what you're doing now, what your plans are for the future, because you're always got something new going.
Yeah, well, my last interview with you was
Yeah.
basically that I have a lot on my plate going on.
Yeah.
And Karma Club was one of those things on the plate.
Gotcha.
Now it's slowly moving, well, I don't think it's moving off the plate. It's definitely still on the plate. But now I'm more focused on going to Prague at the end of April to go fight in a tournament over there.
Nice.
So that's
good place to go.
That's what I'm focused on now, and that's
Okay.
with Fight Pulse. That's the name of the company, is Fight Pulse.
So you're always doing something.
I'm always beating people up for a
It's the
living.
real thing.
Yeah, I don't like to do that
You
anymore.
know?
I'm a very passive person.
So,
Very passive.
oh, come on
Kick
now,
back.
Rick.
Nope. No, I'm retired from all that craziness. Tara, we've
Me.
been friends for 1,000 years.
Give or take.
It's so nice to see you again after all these years.
Yes.
And you haven't aged at all.
You haven't aged at all.
I don't. I'm staying the same forever.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. And you've been doing a lot of acting over the years.
Yes.
Is there anything that you'd like to talk about that you've done that is like, well, set a note with people out there?
Sure. Well, I just had a movie come out called Spreading Darkness, where I play Eric Roberts' wife, and that was a lot of fun to shoot. And it's out, and you can get it everywhere.
I used to work out with Eric.
Oh, there you go.
Good
yes, good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And what do you got for the future?
Right now, my focus is almost 100% on Karma Club.
Cool.
I do have a couple of books that are in the works. So I wrote one and then pulled it from my publisher because they weren't paying me, and I was like,
Well, they don't always pay. That's how that
Right?
works. Yeah, you've got to
Yeah.
promote. Even if you have the best publisher in town, you've got to promote your own book. You know, they'll stand behind you.
Sure, promotion, fine, but pay me
Yeah.
for the books that you sell.
Well, absolutely.
That's not fair.
No, that's not fair.
Don't make me wait a year and then make me fire you before I get my
No,
money.
you don't want to do that. Then you'll never get paid.
No, that's the only way I got paid.
Okay, so if they want to find you on the internet, you're at.
Well, my Instagram is Russell Jennifer Thomas.
Okay.
Not Russell, Russell.
We know this.
Okay. But everybody gets it mixed up with Russell. And what's yours?
I am at Tara Cardinal.
But we have the Karma Club series.
Right, so we really love it if you would follow us on Karma Club as well, and that is at Karma Club Series, like she just said. Instagram.
Okay, put that up too. Well, thank you girls for coming. Even though it's a rainy day out there and I got my hair wet.
It's always a rainy day when I see you.
But not a gloomy day.
That's right, not a gloomy day.
Rain cleans
and
the
if
air.
anything, you are my sunshine.
Well, thank you so much.
So, yes.
Wow, that's a compliment.
I appreciate it because I need as much as I can get.
I do too. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you girls for being here. And stay tuned. Tomorrow I'll have Franco Colombo on, and he's going to be do a 2-part series with me, and that's going to be exciting. So we'll see you all next time, and stay tuned for traffic and weather. Next. I always say that, but it's not true.
No.
Hey everyone, now you can have the Gold's Gym logo drawn by me, the artist Rick Drasin, personalized and made out to you and signed by me to frame and put on your gym wall or wherever you see fit to do so. It's a piece of bodybuilding history. It will never be duplicated again. It's the largest selling icon t-shirt logo in the world, and I'm the guy that drew it, and I will draw it for you. Just go to my website, rickdrasin.com, and order there. You can pay through PayPal, and it'll be sent out right away. And be sure to watch Rick's Corner for all the videos on bodybuilding, nutrition, fitness, pro wrestling, and anything that suits your interest as far as getting physically fit and being the best you can be from the golden era of bodybuilding.
It's Rick Drasin. He's the equalizer, baby. See you next time.